Good morning. I am Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Let me tell you, we've got a lot of guests lined up for today's program, so it's going to be information rich, and I'm going to get straight to it with our first guest. His name's Dane Short, and his company is called Zymbol. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Close enough? There you go. Zymbol, ZYMBOL.net, and you're in the inspirational jewelry business. What exactly is that, Dane?
So Zymbol is actually a line of inspirational jewelry that's based around one design that contains every letter of the alphabet and every number hidden within it. It was originally a doodle that my lovely mother, Sally Short, did, where she wrote down the phrase, "Love is all you need." But what she did is she stacked each letter on top of the next and then put a peace sign on top. So she had originally sent the design off to be cast as like a love and peace pendant for herself. But when it came back, she took it off at one point. We randomly saw the piece sitting on its side, and we noticed a K popping out of it. And since there's no K in the phrase, "Love is all you need," it got us curious and motivated us to see what other letters we could find. And as a family, we sat down. From her exact doodle, we uncovered the entire alphabet and every number, all hidden in plain sight within it.
Oh, wow, that's a neat story. And so, but she never let you know that. You just figured that out over time.
Yeah, her intention was it just said "Love is all you need" with a peace sign. And when it came back and we actually had the piece in our hands, we saw the K.
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Listener there.
So what we decided to do was develop this line of jewelry around it, with the concept being when you wear or gift Zymbol, it can mean or represent any message that you want it to, because it contains the entire alphabet.
Wow.
So the one I put on every morning means something personal to me. You could both be wearing the exact same design. It's going to represent something completely different to each of you. I actually have some gifts for you here, Kevin.
Awesome.
I know they can't see them, but this is what it comes in. So you'll see the card that you get it with.
Wow.
And I actually traced out the price of business for you.
Yeah, it's got all the letters in there, I tell you.
We got a keychain for you and a necklace.
That is awesome. Thank you. I love free stuff, so thank you. I appreciate that. And this is nice free stuff. And this is, by the way, this is going to sound kind of a little insulting, but it's not meant this way, at all. It's actually very complimentary. Growing up in the 70s when I grew up, I could easily see this with those mood rings. This would have blown mood rings off of the shelves. Forget about mood rings when you can get something like that, because it was so esoteric to that time.
Yeah.
I think millennials today, that this kind of nifty, kind of esoteric approach to jewelry, I think it probably resonates with millennials similar to it did to us later aged baby boomers. I was on the very end of that cusp of the baby boomers.
Right. It absolutely does. It really is kind of an all ages, all walks of life, because people are able to wear it. And whether they want to set their goals and intentions in it every day, or they want to wear it with a special name, date, or phrase, you can have it on, and that meaning can change and evolve with you. It could be entire families that wear it, and they all have the same message, and they use it as a way to stay connected through this kind of secret message. We've actually had 42 people get the design tattooed. That was the first time that happened. I was just doing a random expo, and this couple came up from Australia, purchased some bracelets and some pendants, came back an hour and a half later, and both went and gotten it tattooed because they were looking for some design that they could stay connected to. So it's definitely resonating with a lot of different age groups.
What's really cool about it is the pricing is amazing. Starting as little as $16.
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat that. And all of them look great regardless of what level you're purchasing at. I think it's fantastic. And it's very attractive looking too, by the way. And it's one of those things that when someone sees it, it's going to instantly spark conversation.
Is 100% a conversation piece. I was on QVC yesterday. We were doing our third airing, and we were going over some of the reviews that we've had there. And a lot of people talk about how much they love just telling the story. There's this lady that had purchased one off QVC, wears it into work every day, and every time her clients see her, they say, "What does yours say today?" So it's kind of this conversation piece that's able to spark a conversation with her, and then she's able to set different messages in it every day. So it's really this piece that's changing and evolving with your mood, like you said, or with whatever you want it to mean.
Go jump off a bridge.
And it doesn't always have to be positive. Or it's our intention that it's a positive message, but it could exactly mean that.
Leave me alone.
That means you're getting it.
Absolutely. No, it's beautiful jewelry. It's fun jewelry. It's very clever, very smart. It's the ultimate Christmas gift. I see it as a great Christmas gift to give to others.
It's a phenomenal gift. You could give it to an entire family or your grandkids. It's the same design, but you can trace out, like I traced out the price of business to you, you could trace out a different message on each one of the cards.
Yeah.
So then each individual has their own message within it.
Absolutely. So when did it get started?
We started about 6 years ago. I was in my senior year at UNLV when we discovered the entire alphabet. So I decided to write a business plan around it and see if we could get the idea to catch on. Started really slow, kind of doing arts and craft shows and expos, going out doing face-to-face sales, seeing if people were going to resonate with the message, which they did. And so we've been kind of building up from then. Like I just said, I was at QVC yesterday doing my third appearance there, and we're hoping to be able to go on once more before Christmas here. And that audience for us and just that platform in general is just perfect because it's such a story-based product that without telling the story, if it's just sitting on a shelf in a store, it might not sell. Whereas if I'm at QVC telling the story live, it definitely resonates with people.
Sure, yeah, there's something like the visual connection. That obviously helps a lot. That's why people need to check out the website, Zymbol, ZYMBOL.net. ZYMBOL.net. And the ornaments, that looks cool as well. So actually the price is as low as $12 is, starting at. And I like the wall hanger. I can see my wife would be all over one of those, by the way. We got so much crap on the wall, I'm just waiting for them to fall down.
Right.
She loves all these images and be yourself, everyone else is taken, and it's like, really, I want one that says life is summed up in the pictures you put on your wall or whatever.
There you go.
Every important thing in life is hung on a wall, whatever. But she would love something like that, so she could sit there and pontificate what it meant that day.
Absolutely, yeah. And so we're moving beyond jewelry. It started as jewelry, started as a doodle. We went to jewelry, and once people started tattooing it, we started getting requests for people to put it on the walls, or they want it on a T-shirt or a hat. So we're actually turning it into more of a brand.
I love it.
Than just a jewelry company.
I love it. So what's the next new thing around the corner? You're expecting to come out?
Apparel.
Apparel, really? Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
T-shirts, I assume.
Yeah,
it's
T-shirts,
a simple, logical
hats.
place.
Right.
Yeah. I like it. Well, congratulations. Thanks for sharing your information with us, Dane Short. And again, the company is Zymbol, ZYMBOL.net. Good to see you.
Appreciate you having me on.
You bet. When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. We want to remind you, best content here will be found over there at usatoreview.com, and you're listening to The Price of Business.